She was not a queen. She did not sit on a throne. Yet the wisdom she carried stopped a massacre. Her name was Abigail. The Bible introduces her in the middle of tension, danger, and rising anger. She was married to a man named Nabal, wealthy, proud, and cruel. Scripture calls him foolish, but Abigail was his opposite. She was discerning, she was wise, and in the moment that mattered most, she became the voice God used to prevent bloodshed. David, the anointed future king of Israel, was on the run. He and his men had protected Nabal's shepherds in the wilderness. Not a sheep was lost. Not a servant was harmed. When David asked for food, he did not demand it, he asked with humility. Nabal answered with mockery. His words were sharp. His heart was hard. And David's anger burned. The sword was already on David's side when Abigail heard the news. This is where wisdom reveals itself. Abigail did not panic. She did not argue. She did not wait for permission. She moved, quietly, quickly, with purpose. She gathered food, prepared gifts, and walked straight into danger. One woman, one decision, one moment that would change everything. When she met David, she fell at his feet. Not because she was weak, but because she was wise. She took responsibility she did not owe. She spoke peace into rage. She reminded David who God had called him to be. She warned him that innocent blood would leave a stain on his future. Her words were not loud, but they carried heaven's authority. Scripture says, "A soft answer turns away wrath." That day, those words came alive. David stopped. The sword stayed in its sheath. And David said something extraordinary. He thanked God for sending Abigail. God judged Nabal himself. Abigail never lifted a hand in revenge. She trusted the Lord, and the Lord acted. In time, God lifted her from a house of foolishness and placed her beside a king. Abigail's story teaches us that wisdom is not passive. It moves. Wisdom is not silent. It speaks when God says speak. Wisdom is not weakness. It is strength under control. She shows us that one obedient, discerning heart can change the outcome of destruction, that God still uses women and men who listen closely and act courageously. May God give us wisdom like Abigail's, wisdom that walks into hard moments, wisdom that stops destruction, wisdom that honors God.